Make a video here for you guys on UCL Fantasy. Got the last match day 8, last one before we go into the knockout stages. We're gonna have like the playoffs, right, to decide the last 8 that are gonna make up the final 16 for the round of 16. But this is kind of the last match day to decide positioning in the standings. So it's pretty important, right? A lot of teams trying to improve their seeding. A lot of teams trying to make it in the top 8. Arsenal are basically through right now. I doubt they lose first place. They'd have to lose like to Kairat Almaty. Bayern are basically guaranteed within the top 4 right now. Um, so I don't know what lineup they're gonna use, to be honest. I don't know what type of team they're gonna be running. Probably Kane and Elise start, you'd imagine, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they run like a little bit of an alternative team. Um, it's not an easy game, right? In the Netherlands against PSV, it's not an easy game whatsoever. So I'd imagine they start, but we're gonna have to see, right? But yeah, I'm comfortably within the top 1.4K right now, within the top 1.4K in the world right now. I was gonna try to build on that, try to improve. Um, Thought I'd just make this video to show you guys a little bit of some good picks for the match day, some budget picks, budget enablers, in a sense as well. And yeah, so see here on the transfers. Open up transfers so I can show you guys some nice little picks. If it'll let me. All right, there we go. So some defenders I'm looking at are the Ajax guys because they have a good fixture, in my opinion, against Olympiacos at home. There's 2 names in particular I'll show you guys here. So Gai and Bas. I like both of them. You guys can see both of them are like they're both 3.8 million. So I'm sure though, like, if you have a defender that's even a defender that's 4 million, like if you go to one of these guys, you're already making up, a budget increase. So nice little budget options here that I have to recommend for you guys. This guy right here, he takes corners for Ajax. He's a guy that has multiple goal involvements in this season in the Eredivisie already, and that's been a thing that he does. Like that's his profile as a player for Ajax. The seasons prior as well. So you guys can see here. Let me show you. Already has a goal. Already has an assist. 21 ball recovered. This guy here, Bas, he doesn't really have goal involvements, but he gets a lot of ball recoveries. He has 2 more games over a guy. He's played 2 more games, but he's just like really good in general. You can see let me open up here his points summary. You guys can see he ticks along quite nicely here. Got, scored 3, conceding 2 goals. Conceded a goal, lost the clean sheet. Still got 9 ball recoveries, did pretty good. 4 points here, And you can see here, this against Olympiacos, I expect him to keep a clean sheet. So, yeah, I definitely see good things for him. Guy here, obviously, with the goal potential, with the assist potential, and he gets pretty decent ball recoveries too. You guys can see here his past 2 games, like assist, matchday 7, matchday 6, goal, and look at that, 7 ball recoveries, 5 ball recoveries. Pretty good stuff, dude. Pretty good stuff. Definitely somebody worth keeping a look at. Another team that I'm going to recommend to defenders is Arsenal. As we know, Arsenal are going to play Kairat Almaty at home. I'd say Arsenal are basically through. I'd be surprised if they play a completely, starting 11. But I do expect them to rest a few pieces here and there. Gabriel Magalhães probably gets rested in my opinion. But let me show you guys here. Mosquera I like a lot. You guys can see here Mosquera for 4.4. A guy that gets pretty good amount of ball recoveries. He's almost on par with Saliba. And Saliba I think has, 2 more games? He's played 2 more games. So that gives you an idea of how good Mosquera is for ball recoveries. Let me see here. He should play, okay? Mosquera should play. Really good name for the match day. Really good enabler for 4.4 in my opinion. Yeah, like 7 ball recoveries, 7 ball recoveries. You guys see that, right? He barely played on that game. 4 ball recoveries. So he's always getting you that extra ball recovery point, and a lot of times he'll get you 2. Who knows, right? He can even get more, right? Against a team like Kairat Almaty, he might even get more ball recoveries, right? So really good name there. Like Lewis Skelly and Saliba, I think are good too, right? Timber, can't ignore. But in terms of budget, like, for like enabling you to use the funds elsewhere, I definitely stick to Mascara if it was up to me, in my opinion. Okay. Some other good pieces that I would look at are Atletico Madrid pieces. There is a budget defender, an enabling defender that I'm going to show you guys here. Really good budget piece for Atletico Madrid. Let me see here. Filter. It's really slow, the computer. Where is he? I'm not going to unfilter. Too lazy. Right here. So, Pupil. Pupil, really good. He plays as a center back, I believe. I'm not sure if... I believe he's a center back. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. For Atletico Madrid, he's been starting like basically most of their recent games. Plays 90 minutes. For 3.8, same price as the Ajax guys. A really good cheap defender, guys. If you need somebody, to target the Atletico Madrid clean sheet, which against Bodo Glimt, against could be tough. Bodo Glimt are not like an incompetent side. They're a very good team. They just beat Manchester City, but you could imagine that there's a slight possibility that Atletico Madrid keep a clean sheet. I would say so. So he's a guy that you could target for the Atletico Madrid clean sheet. How many ball recoveries does he have? Let's see here. 14 in what? Like how many games played? Let's see. I should just be opening them like to make things easier instead of scrolling through the stats like that. Like 1, 2. Look at that. He had 10 ball recoveries this game. That's crazy. And he conceded 2 goals. So he could have had, way more points there. And what? He got carded too or what? He could have had, 6 points here. How did he lose the other point? 5? I don't... Yeah. I thought you had, 5? Should have been 6. So where... I was just confused. I don't even know why he ended up with 4 points there. But 2 ball recoveries there, not amazing. But again, dude, for 3.8, bro, possibilities of clean sheets. He had a game already where he got 10 ball recoveries. I mean, he could cook up a nice score, for sure. Sticking with Atletico Madrid, but going into midfielders and attack. Let me show you guys here. Try to unfilter this, dude. Ajax, dude, should be on the top. Or Atalanta. No. So, in terms of midfielders, Simeone I like a lot, okay? Simeone has good numbers, right? 3 goal contributions for 6.2. It's worth it. I would target him if possible. He's a good piece. Barrios is a guy that hasn't really gotten, all that many goal contributions. He has been underperforming compared to his numbers, so he's due at some point, in my opinion. But he's a guy that has 35 ball recoveries. So, I mean, if you look at his scores, he'll always have a decent enough scoreline based off of just ball recoveries. Look, he got 4 points there, just ball recoveries. 4 points here, just ball recoveries. So you can imagine if he tallies on a goal and assist to that, it would be a really nice score. But somebody you guys could target too for 5.5, decent enough. I like Thiago Almada too. Thiago Almada started and he scored Atletico Madrid's last game right now in La Liga against Mallorca. Really good name. He's a guy that I've been watching ever since he was in Brazil. Played for my Brazilian team. I watched him for a whole season. Even in MLS, right? Atlanta United, Thiago Almada, we know what he's capable of. Really good player. If we see that he's starting, obviously we're going to get lineups, right, for all the teams. At 4.8 mil, really nice option, I think, for the match day. Okay, somebody could definitely give a look, okay? Let me see here. Who else we could potentially talk about, for the match day? Some pieces to target. I think, let me see. His price is still really, really low. Because then he'd be a recommendation, honestly. Yeah, Gerard Martin, he should be starting, I think. I think he should be predicted to start. We're going to get lineups. If he starts, I mean, really nice option, right, guys? Really nice option there. In terms of ball recoveries, if you have a lot, has decent ball recovery numbers. Here's 6 ball recoveries. Look at that. Had 7 there. Good. He can have games where he has nice ball recoveries. For 3.8 mil, I definitely recommend Gerard Martin as well. If he's predicted to play, well, we're gonna see lineups, so there's no doubt on that part. Let me see if anybody else I'd like to recommend pieces from. Leonard Carl. Let me check Leonard Carl's price. I think Leonard Carl should start. Ito as well should start on defense for Bayern. Let me see. Yeah, bro. Ito for 3.9. Definitely recommend Ito. He should start. He came back now. He was injured for the beginning of this, for most of the season till now, right? Coming back right now, getting in the groove of things. Really good name. He should 100% start this game. I think he definitely starts. In terms of ball recovery potential, it's hard to tell, right? He hasn't played. And last season, I believe he was with either Mönchengladbach. I could be mistaken, though. Or is that... Am I confusing him with Itakura? But yeah, it's going to be hard to tell in terms of ball recovery. It's worth a shout, though. For 3.9, potential clean sheet, I could see it happening. I think it's going to be hard, I'll be honest. If you want my opinion, I don't think Bayern keep a clean sheet. But it's not impossible. And he's a name that I could definitely recommend. So I'd recommend Ito. In terms of midfielders for Bayern, let me see if Leonard Carl's price. Leonard Carl, again, I think he should start. And there's been, there was a sequence during these group stages where Leonard Carl scored, for 3 games in a row. Like he scored 3 games in sequence. Yeah, for 5.1 million, really good. Okay, 5.1 million I think is a really good price. Very budget. I think that's like considered budget. Come on, for 5.1 million a starter. Like look at this, scored a goal here against Sporting. Goal against Arsenal, right? Did it just kick me out? What did I do? I guess it did. I gotta filter again. But yeah, Leonard Carl. I mean, you guys got to see that. Leonard Carl, really good name. Okay, for 5.1, definitely worth it. Let me see if there's anybody else here that I could be forgetting. I mean, I don't know if many people are going to go for him because he takes up a forward slot, but where is he? I definitely recommend Ibrahim Maza if you need to free up space and you're interested in playing him at all. Ibrahim Maza is a really good name. A guy that played AFCON, had 3 goal involvements there, has been getting a lot of goal involvements recently for Leverkusen. I think he's a really good name, but again, I know how precious the forward slots are, and I don't know if anybody's going to want him as a forward, but if for whatever reason it helps your team, he's a really good name, really cheap name here at the forward position, okay? In terms of Leverkusen mids, let me see. I think they have a really good matchup against, Villarreal, a team that are already eliminated, right? I don't know how hard they're going to try. I doubt they just give up and not play, but, it's an opponent worth targeting for sure, there. Let me see. In terms of price and it being worth it or not, I don't really see anybody, to be honest. Garcia, he gets a lot of ball recoveries, I'm sure, but yeah, doesn't surprise me. But again, that's about all he does. It's rare that you get a goal contribution from him, so I'm not gonna recommend him here. Just for ball recoveries. It's not like he's a ball recovery machine that also gets a clean sheet possibility. He gets an extra clean sheet point, but I'm not going to be looking at him for that, right? Personally not. Let me see here. Liverpool, I mean, dude, they have a favorable on-paper fixture against Karabakh, but Karabakh has shown to be a really annoying team. And it wouldn't be put past me that Liverpool just tie with them. Honestly, in my predict 6, I have Liverpool predicted to tie with Karabakh. It's hard to trust Liverpool, I'll be honest. Let me see here. Because City has a lot of defenders out, so you could probably explore that and get a really cheap, way into their defense here. Let me see. O'Reilly, really good name, honestly. Yeah, O'Reilly, come on. Especially he's been playing as a midfielder a lot recently. For 4.1, guys, worth a shot for sure. Worth a shot, O'Reilly. We know what he can do in the Premier League. Rico Lewis for 4.2 is not as good of a deal as O'Reilly, but why not, right? What's that one guy that I saw predicted to play? Elaine? I think he might not be, signed up to play the Champions League. I think that's what it is, because he'd definitely be here. I think he's just not signed up to play the Champions League. I think a guy Semenyo as well, you can't pick him. He's not going to be, playing the Champions League. I wonder I haven't even looked what Cherky's priced at here in the Champions League. 2.9's okay, I suppose. And Foden, awesome options, right? Awesome options for the match day. Yeah, not too many guys I'm looking at City. Well, Marmoush is priced. Marmoush scored last game against Wolverhampton. Really good piece this game. 8.3 is it's not a deal, is it? It's not like a deal you can't refuse. Not really. Wouldn't even call it a deal, honestly. That's about what he should be priced at. Let me see. PSG. Let me see what Seni Mayulu's price is. He's a guy that I probably recommend if he's cheap enough. Yeah, definitely. Seni Mayulu, 4.4 million. A guy that you guys can see he has already scored. Decent enough for ball recoveries, I suppose. I'm not exactly sure how many minutes he's played, but definitely. Seni Mayulu, guys. We're going to get lineups if he's there, which I think there's a possibility he could be in the lineup. Really good name, really budget enabler. Definitely keep an eye out for Seni Mayulu, okay? PSG defenders. No, there won't be any. Forget it. Let me see if I'm forgetting anybody. Real Madrid. Is there anybody there that could potentially come into the mix? Gonzalo Garcia maybe starts? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see, price that. 5.3 is okay, I suppose. If that helps you at all, I think Gonzalo Garcia, if he starts, could be a really good option. Along with Mbappe, right? Besides that, though, that's going to be it, honestly. But you guys can see quite a few good names. Napoli, let me take a look at something. You're on filter Real. Where's Real? He could potentially start. He's somebody worth potentially, if you need like a really budget enabler. Apparently Milinkovic Savic is injured. When I just logged right here, I got the message, which is not ideal. I don't really want to do a keeper transfer. Karnaseki is good enough. I think I might just end up keeping him unless I have like nowhere to use my transfers. At that point, I'm probably gonna bring in like Raya and like Mascara for Arsenal, right? But let me see what the Napoli backup is. It should be a Meret, right? Let's see. Yeah, honestly, I guess whoever the backup to Milinkovic Savic is going to be considered budget, but a lot of people already have a budget keeper rotation, so it's not like it's going to make a difference, I don't think. But yeah, in terms of recommendations, those are the recommendations, guys. In terms of what I plan on doing with my team, let me reset here so you give you guys an idea. So this is what my team looks like right now. I'm probably going to have to end up doing, right, a transfer on Milinkovic Savic if there's nothing that I need to fix on my actual outfield guys, right? Because I'm not going to prioritize keeper transfers. I haven't the whole group stage. It hasn't cost me. I haven't cried about it, basically, is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Like I said, Elise and Kane are predicted to start right now. I have a feeling one of them could potentially be rotated. Just be on the lookout. Probably they start. Maybe I'm just being, dumb here and saying that because they're guaranteed in the top 4, they're not going to play their starting lineup. We'll see, right? We'll see. Let's say, I don't know, hypothetical scenario. Kane doesn't play. I might switch him out for a guy like Alvarez. Let's say a guy like Elise, for whatever reason, misses out. At that point, let's say Elise but Kane make it. I'm trying to make hypothetical scenarios here. I would try to get Yamal in, dude. If Elise doesn't make, I try to get Yamal in. That probably means I have to take Koundé out. But I don't know, dude. To have those 3 in the midfield would probably be a good idea. I don't want to waste transfers on guys that are playing, though. I don't like that. But I could potentially go like Yamal instead of Elise, and then the other transfer, downgrade Koundé to a guy like one of the Ajax guys, the guy that we looked at earlier. That could be an option. Potentially, I could honestly, if Elise's not playing, Upamecano might not make the lineup. We'll see, but I could take out a guy like Upamecano, take out a guy like Elise, and in Upamecano's spot go Mosquera, right? And then Elise go a guy like Havara, a guy like Doué if I have the funds for that. That would be a good, little transfer duo there. Could honestly, like if I don't have to make any transfers whatsoever, if everybody looks to be starting, obviously I might have to make a transfer on Savic if he is injured. But if everything looks really good, I could probably just take. I'd probably go ahead and take Upamecano out, take Milinkovic Savic out, and if I have the funds, go Raya out. I can honestly try that out right now for the for the sake of it. The video's already on, right? So, well, we're not gonna have substitutions, right? That's something else to keep in mind as well. All the games are the same exact kickoff time, so you're not gonna have you're not gonna have the ability to do substitutions. Just keep that in mind. So if you have to downgrade guys, like what I'm just saying that because of what I'm about to do right now, right? You may be saying, hey, like Milinkovic Savic is out, just take him out, right? But realistically, I'm only gonna play one keeper, and I'm interested in playing Raya. Let me just use the budget from Karnaseki instead of taking Milinkovic Savic out. We're gonna have a fresh, basically we're gonna have an unlimited chip, right? After this match day, before the next phase, we're gonna have the ability to make a completely new team. So we don't have to worry about anything after this match day. Basically, is what I'm trying to tell you. Just have a starting 11 for this match day. We're gonna get the chance to make a completely new starting 11 for the knockout stages. So don't really worry about it. Just put 11 on the field for this match day, right? Let me see if I'm able to do what I want to do. If everything looks good, go Raya, boom, and then go here Upamecano out for Mascara. Do I have the funds? I can tell you right now, based on yeah, look at that, perfect. That works perfect. I have 4.5. Then we go here, boom, get my boy Mascara in. Where is he? Boom, look at that, works perfectly. I'd probably run a starting lineup here, like a 3-4-3. Yeah, Mascara, Kunde, Grimaldo, the Barcelona boys in the middle, Olize, Yildiz, and then the hitters up top, the 3 hitters up top. That looks really good too. That's a possibility. But I mean, yeah. I feel like I passed along a lot of good names for you guys. I hope the names I passed help you guys at all. If you guys didn't get a chance to look at them until I brought them to your attention now, hope it helps. Hope it helps you put your starting 11 together with those budget names. Good names. Also I gave you guys some non-budget names as well, but good names. And I just hope this video is useful to you, in some way whatsoever. If it has been useful, drop a like, it helps get my channel, out there. I'd appreciate that. And, yeah, good luck to you guys in this match day. Like I said, hope this video helped you in some way, in any way whatsoever. But, yeah, good luck on the match day, guys, and be on the lookout for those lineups. We're going to get lineups on all the teams. They all start at the same time. Don't worry about substitutions. You're not going to get a chance to do substitutions. Put 11 guys. Those are the 11 guys that are going to get you points, okay? Look at lineups. Make sure your players are actually playing. And good luck, all right?